drop, 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 drop. You a bad chick with mad tattoos. You got brains and you got ass too. You looking for her, you can find her at school. I heard she got friends and they got ass too. Shake a dunk or something, girl, shake a dunk or something. Shake a dunk or something, girl, shake a dunk or something. Shake a dunk or something, girl, shake a dunk or something. Shake a dunk or something, girl, shake a dunk or something. Drop, drop, girl, you need to stand where I'm laying, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Look how she dump it, ain't no denying her mind. Lil' mama know that I want it. And I ain't throwing game, I speak the truth and she love it. She ain't fucking with busters cause all them niggas be cuffing. And her body so hot, lil' mama fresh out the oven. Fuck all the small talking, I'm trying to be grounding and bumping. Tired of hoping and wanting, gotta go tell her something. When I let her know, I hope that she ain't faking or fronting. Like, here it go. Hey, baby girl, let me know. How often you come to this place? Let me get a look at your face. Got a body like a goddess, so a nigga saying it's grace. All that heavyweight on your waist. When you think you ready to skate, little mama, drop it on me, I'll pick it up and I'll take it back to my place. Then she looked me right in my eye. And that shit told me a lot. That she down the road, she ready to go, she headed back to my spot. I'ma give it all that I got. Little mama body so good. Be careful how you handle it, my nigga, cause that shit might drop, 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 drop.
Hey. What's happening, Hubies? We back, baby, we back. I don't know what the fuck episode this is. I have an idea, but I'm not going to say it because I already said I don't know. So we're just going to go with I don't know. All right, because that's what kind of podcast this is. And also, doesn't matter. All right, and we're going to just get right to it. Fuck. I mean, look, I'm not going to lie to you. Kind of tired, but still, I only go to work one day next week, tomorrow, which will be today for you. That's it. And then it's just gonna fucking be living my life, you know what I'm saying? Doing what the fuck I want to do for 4 goddamn days. And this is something I'm looking forward to, but it's so sad. All right, 4 days. That's it. That's all you get. So sad, but it's all good. We're gonna do the thing like we usually do. It started up, baby, Highland High.
Hey guys, how's it going? Really quickly, I want to share this story with you guys.
It's a story, guys.
Then I want to let you go. It was a bit of a reflection.
Then let us go. So generous.
Earlier today.
So kind.
However, I couldn't keep it all to myself, right?
Oh.
So on yesterday,
He's
right?
that excited.
Well, last night, rather. I was tucking my daughter in.
I hate when people say that. On yesterday.
Strategically, your results
on
are
all the
in
way
your
unnecessary.
rituals, right? So I really want you to pay attention to that. As I was
Stop
tucking my daughter in, the ritual began once she enters the room, right? We take her to the bathroom. Before we put her in the bed, she uses the bathroom. Then we go off into her room, right?
Okay.
So then I begin to lay her down. And she has specific toys that she likes to sleep with. Dolls, right? So she has
toys,
Baby,
dolls?
She has Poppy.
Fuck, does it
she
matter?
has Teddy Bear. She has Minnie Mouse. She has
this
Monkey.
part is
All of these
important.
things that she knows that she wants
For
to
whatever
sleep
reason.
with her, right? So we get each one, boom, 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 boom. Tuck her in,
boom,
and then what I
all the
do
booms.
is I'll kiss her on the cheek, I'll rub our noses together,
Fucking
and
sleep
then I'll kiss her on her
explosions.
forehead.
All right,
so she
too
says
many
cheek,
details, man.
nose, head.
Yo, you gotta see this.
And
He's
it's
fucking
awesome. It's
doing
such an
an
awesome
impersonation.
experience. But on last night, I
Don't
was
do that.
A little bit groggy, right? So
Groggy.
I tucked her in.
I bet he doesn't even know what that means because nobody
and,
knows what that means.
I commenced to leave the room, right? So remember what I told you guys about your results are in your rituals, right?
He didn't really say anything about it. He only said that line.
I gave her all of her toys, and then I commenced to leave. She said, "Daddy, cheek," and
there you go.
Oh snap! I kissed her on the cheek.
Don't impersonate
Nose.
your kids.
I rubbed my nose against her nose. Head.
And he's
And
playing
then I
his
kissed her on her
stuff. This is
forehead.
bad.
The reason why I named this your results
Don't
are in your
do
rituals
impressions
because
of
what
your
you do
kids.
on a consistent basis is going to shape how you live and the results that come from it, right? So I looked in a dictionary.
For one, 'cause you look like a
Merriam-Webster
fool.
defines ritual as an act or series of acts.
For two, they get to
regularly
see you
repeated
making
in a
fun of them
precise
one day.
manner. I'm gonna say that one more time. Ritual,
Unless you
is
are funny
defined
and
as
being funny.
an act or series of acts regularly repeated in a precise manner. And what was so powerful about that was I started reflecting on other things that I do that are ritual, right? I say I want to, get more fit, get my Achilles back in order, right? Okay, am I consistently working out?
Okay.
Am I going to my physical therapy appointments and giving it my all, right? Regularly Monday, regularly Friday, I'm at physical therapy. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it, right? So then on those days when I'm not there, what am I doing, right? Here. My results are in my rituals, right? Okay. So what's going to come as a result of me doing those things regularly is what's going to happen ultimately, right? So I want to ask you, what are your rituals? What are the things that you're doing consistently to get to where you ultimately want to be? If you want to be fit, are you regularly working out consistently? Right? Every little bit helps.
Roasting your videos consistently, bro.
Did you start off at 5? Okay, did you increase to 10? Did you go to 15, right? Are you consistently improving, right? And doing it in a way that is purposeful, that is intentional, right? You say, oh, I want to gain more income. Okay, are you putting yourself in spaces where you're rubbing elbows with the people that could potentially get you to that place, right? What are you regularly doing? I'm going to hit that definition again. Ritual is an act or series of acts regularly repeated in a precise manner.
You have to be precise about where you want to go.
If you want to be successful in life and whatever your endeavor is, you have to be precise and intentional. And in that moment, what she taught me is that what you do consistently is going to affect how you react, right? Because I do it every single night. I kiss her on the cheek, I rub my nose on her nose, and then I kiss her forehead, right? That to her is her reinforcement. Cheek, nose, head, and she'll walk up to me randomly during the day. Daddy, head,
stop
hair,
doing
so pretty. And I'm, you know what? That's awesome.
What
because
the
I
fuck,
want her to
man?
remember these things. My wife and I, we want her to
Talking
remember
like
the
a
different
baby.
parts of her body, the different aspects of herself. And then the fact that she points to her hair and says pretty, oh my gosh, for a little black girl, oh man.
Playing it up, baby.
There's only so much I can
play it the fuck up, baby.
But for you to feel the passion and the deliberate act of showing her that there's beauty within her and that you can love who you are. You get what I'm saying? So I want to ask you, what are your rituals?
Don't ask me anything.
What is it that you consistently do on a regular basis? Because once you figure out what those things are, I started thinking about it. When I get up for work, right?
Because it's adult shit.
The way in which I put my clothes on. I put my socks on first, right? Then I put my t-shirt on.
Old man.
Then I put my pants on. Then I put my boots on. Then I put my bootstraps
My man said he goes from socks to shirt. Didn't he say that?
Then I put no, I don't put my blouse on because I'll just put that in my car. Right?
Your blouse?
And drive to work. That is my ritual.
What are we doing here?
I hop out the car, right? I put my blouse on, boom. Then I put my cover on, button my top up, boom. I'm ready for the day. I'm ready to go. I'm sorry. And then I blouse up my pants because I don't want to get in trouble, right?
Blouse up your pants?
I want to ask you, what are you consistently doing that's going to get you to where you ultimately want to be,
Put your blouse on.
I said I want to have multiple streams of income. I wrote a book. I'm like, that's not enough. I published the album. Nah, that's not enough. I started my own t-shirt brand. Nah, that's not enough. I started podcasting and getting sponsorships on my podcast.
Oh, did that happen?
Planet of Greatness, the cheat codes to success. Go subscribe. Follow me on Anchor. I got you guys. So
I don't think that's a thing
when you say
anymore.
You want to do something, are your rituals adding up to the results that you ultimately want to get to, right? And that's just on the lower spectrum. That's not counting the public speaking gigs.
We're still gonna go back to
the
fucking
word performances that I
socks
do.
to shirt.
All things where I'm acquiring rather different streams of income. So I want to ask, what it is that you want and what it is that you desire, are your rituals adding up to that? Only you know that. I can't tell you whether or not they do. Only you can. So I want you guys to remember that God is peace, God is love, and God is everything. I love you guys. Remember, your results are in your rituals.
All right, let's be fucking done with that.
Hey, guys.
Okay, as a guy, you know that you never go socks to shirt. You never fucking go socks to shirt. Why? You want to avoid Winnie the Poohing. All right? Winnie the Pooh. If you don't know what that is, you got to know who Winnie the Pooh is, man. That's kind of some of the most embarrassing sort of setup a guy could be in. If you caught me in just my drawers, all good. If you caught me in my drawers with just a shirt on, ew. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that really is about guys and being a guy, but you can't Winnie the Pooh. You feel me? You can't just be walking around with a fucking shirt and drawers. You know what I mean? I say the only time that's acceptable is, I don't know, it got to be something going on with your pants, man. You know what I'm saying? Or for a special occasion, something's happening with your pants, and you just got to wait on it. But on a regular day, you just can't be fucking shirt only. You know what I'm saying? You put pants only, sure. Pants only, sure. But you can't be shirt only. Probably because that's like what your woman is wearing to fucking bed. Y'all can't be wearing the same shit. Like it seems like you in a big t-shirt. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I'm not going fucking socks to shirt or shoes to shirt. You gotta be kidding me. Never fucking doing that. But I think that's what he said. You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna go back and figure it out because we want to correct ourselves? Hell no. Hell the fuck no. Like we don't care enough. Pardon that. We don't fucking care enough. Alright, but I mean real dudes know you never socks to shirt it. Okay, it's just weird. It's a weird thing to do. You feel me? I don't make the rules now. So don't think that I do. You feel me? So we're gonna move like we usually move and go right into bend backwards. Like I really forget which ones we saw and which ones we didn't see. But it doesn't fucking matter. We're gonna see if this is one. Alright. So I think last time we looked, he was in his car. Yeah, that gotta be right, because he dropped the fucking almost dropped the phone or whatever. And I think I said, I mean, I guess it's a compliment. I don't know, praise. Maybe praised him a little bit for not being a fucking gas station marauder this time. But yo, he's back to it. He's right the fuck back to it. And I think he's just gonna be back to it. You know, for the next few videos or something like that. Like I don't know why he understands this fucking, I don't know where the fuck this is, man. Look like a gas station for real to be where he need to be shooting these videos. And he looked cold as shit. Like, why didn't you just do the video when you got back home? You know, in your car outside when you got back home or something. You feel me? Because you gotta be quiet. That's what happens when the house not your house, man. You gotta be quiet. So you can't do the shit you want to do, you know, because you're gonna get a beating from your wife. You feel me? So let's just fucking take a look at this, see what the fuck he's talking about.
What up, world? It's your man Ben Bach, man. I'm out here on another beautiful day with this hope,
motherfucker
this
look cold,
encouragement,
boy.
this motivation, guys.
Smoke coming out of his mouth.
I'm pumped up.
He's jumping around.
And super excited, right?
Oh,
right.
okay.
So today I wake up about 2 a.m., right?
Yo,
real quick, for real.
like a
I just
real
got a big message for you, like 3
dope
points.
feed.
But I just wanted to tell you, like today I woke up at 2 a.m.
Don't do that.
Got out there,
Don't do that.
I saw it was raining outside.
How long did you sleep?
Should I go or should I stay? After that, I'm going. You know what?
After
that wasn't even a thought, man, because I've done.
It wasn't, or was it?
Consistency where it's just like no matter what, rain, sleet, or snow. Like
so did you just lie to us?
Right? So it's just like this rain wasn't nothing to me, and this is my first time running in the rain, so I'm really excited.
Guys, be healthy.
That, right?
Don't run in the rain.
This is what I really wanted to share with you guys today. I remember watching a video probably a month ago, and it was this actor or whatever.
You got no hat on.
He was winning the
like
Grammy
he's
Award
fucking
or
cold.
Emmy Award or whatever award actors get.
Don't even know what Grammy. A Grammy, he said.
Speech or whatever. He said, like,
wow.
For real. You need 3 things in life for you to really be successful.
It's always some shit somebody else said.
So everybody's different, right? But what he was saying is just like, yo, these are the 3 things that I
gotta backpedal it. Super insecure.
To be successful and continue to be successful consistently. Like this is not one hit wonder thing. Like it's a rap. Like I'm riding this joint till the wheels fall off. Like I'm not falling off.
Who was this?
Right? What bad boys say? We bad boys for life.
Oh
like,
man,
like,
he's jumping around like a crazy and slapping his hands.
Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records, cause all right. So I'm gonna get back to my point though. So here's the 4 points that he said. Though,
that was
for real. He's like,
but I get it.
It's just like in life you need 3 things, right? The first thing is,
and that's crazy because he's from Philly, and Christian Neef is from Philly, and he put that on hold.
And the third thing is you need something to chase. I'm gonna say it again. He said, and write this down if you guys like study my stuff, right? So what he said is you need 3 things in life. The first thing is something to look up to.
Yeah, right.
The second thing is something to look forward to. I mean, the third thing is something to chase, like haul ass after something, right? So
he said ass.
All right, Nakia, that's for you. So
haul ass.
The first thing is something.
But he didn't
to look
say
up
fuck.
To. What does he mean by that? So for him, he said the thing that he looks up to is guess what? God. And for real, we got the same value. So that's the thing I look up to as well. So I'm gonna just add some context to that. And from my own personal perspective, like, why am I looking up to God? Look, for
I don't know.
Creator of the universe, like, he was here before
did that really happen?
Before darkness, before water, before everything that ever existed. And guess what, God? To me, God is the same yesterday.
If you want to talk about unattainable goals,
from the beginning of time to the end of time,
can't prove none of that.
Being in existence,
wrong person to look up to.
He
tell you that.
Everything. He sees everything. He's aware of everything. Look, God don't sleep, so it's just like, whatever steps I'm thinking, like,
well, you need to sleep, guys.
Ahead of me, right? So it's just like, why not make God my CEO? Like, why not put God in charge?
Because he
like,
doesn't exist. He's not here. That's why.
How would you live your life if you know
Try
God
it in court.
really guiding you in the direction of your dreams? Like, he was 5-10 steps ahead of you. He see the challenges. He see the difficulties. He see all the obstacles.
Hey, this turned into a sermon.
Like, yo, go left, go right, go left.
Oh, you should see him doing his Diddy moves. Go left, go right.
Seamlessly, guys.
Touchdown.
So that's what it is to have something to look up to. So for me, it was God, man. So I thank dude for that. He said the next thing
ridiculous.
Is something to look forward to. Like,
ridiculous.
Tony Robbins conference. He's like, yo, what
Here
are
we
you
go.
passionate about?
There's a guy again. Tony Robbins.
I realized this, like, yo, for real,
always a guy.
Man, Ben, as much as you say you don't like your job, or you didn't like your job, because I'm cool where I'm at now. I'm not satisfied.
Cover up.
As much as you say you don't like your job,
cover up.
As much as you say you don't like the quality of your relationship, as much as you say you don't like
just ratting himself out
right now, you're really comfortable where you are, man. And it's just like, for real, you don't even know exactly what you want.
Stop
like,
saying for real,
place, man.
like an upset baby mother.
Clarity equals power. So, Ben, for real, what you really need to do is sit down and write out some dreams and goals. Write out something that would be
like a little tiny
woman. Write out
woman.
something that you want to achieve for yourself, not something that you want to achieve just to impress other people. So I sit down, I write these dreams, I write these goals. They excite me, guys. So it's just like, it's not even about the money.
He just keeps clapping his hands together.
Because I'm growing.
You know who we teach to express themselves by clapping their hands? Children.
How I'm influencing my mom, how I'm influencing
little
my wife,
babies.
how I'm influencing my kids and cousins and everybody that I come into contact to, bro. I'm a blessing to everybody I meet. It's crazy.
Wow.
So it's just like, that's what I look forward to, man.
Are we full of ourselves?
Marital bliss. I look forward to an insane relationship with my mom. I look forward to doing wonderful and great things with my kids. Yo, I look forward to changing the freaking world. So, guys,
that was gonna happen.
So that's what I look forward to, guys. And then here's the last thing, man. He said you need something to chase, guys.
This is rough.
You need something to haul ass after. It's just like, yo, I
said ass again, but won't say fuck.
He's like, yo, you gotta be hungry. It's just like, yo, you gotta go after.
Yo, he's doing a lot of clapping and jumping around stuff. I'm talking about real live dope head. He's probably cold as shit. That's why, because you need to go in the house.
Guess what? Your life does depend on it. Like,
Ben, go in the house.
You can't tiptoe through life.
Be warm.
You can't half step through life. Look, you can't get to second base with 1 foot on first base. Like, you can't get there. Like, you gotta move and you gotta haul ass. Like, you can't tiptoe. What my man E say? Beast mode, cuz you gotta get out there like a lion and just go.
E?
Think later. All right, I apologize. Think before you act, of course, but don't be overly cautious.
Yo,
like,
he
that's
look
the problem
like he about to throw up.
You can't be too. You can't be.
He's cold as shit.
You
Has
can't
to be.
just don't think about stuff and just F everything up. But
F
at the
again.
same time, you can be
But whole ass
as well. So we need a delicate balance. But to my point, it's just like you really need to know what you're going after. You need something to chase. It's just like for the longest
he's tired
time,
of shit.
I remember
for a motherfucker who say he's running every day and be running and shit,
like,
he's running out of breath from
like,
fucking jumping up and down and clapping.
Rappers, then it was dancers, then it was first it was athletes, then it was rappers, then it was dancers, then it was what's it called? Speakers and stuff like that. So it's just like all throughout my life I had these different role models, and these role models kind of developed me, shaped my view of the world. So it's just like when I wanted to be a rapper,
doing it to yourself.
I was rapping, I was
because you don't know none of these people.
On the block, all that other stuff, sagging my pants and shit. So it's just like I was acting like that. Then I wanted to be a dancer, so I'm out there like Chris Brown. So it's just like, all right, guys,
tell you right now,
point,
never seen Ben
like
dance in my life. Never, ever,
like just going
ever.
In front of the
Yo,
camera,
if you know Ben, challenge him to dance on these camera. Then he always doing everything else on his fucking camera. Challenge him to goddamn dance on his camera. Hit him with a dance contest.
So it's just like 10 years from now,
serve that motherfucker.
It's just like, yo, that was you 10 years ago. Now I want to be me 10 years from now. So it's just like,
whatever the fuck you talking about.
Every day I'm getting better and better. Every month I'm getting better and better. Every year I'm getting better and better. So I can't even imagine where I'm gonna be 10 years from now. But that's the version of me I'm chasing.
Standing right at this gas station doing another goddamn video.
Like, I can't imagine what's gonna do for the world. So that's the version of me that's a billionaire. That's the version of me that's a trillionaire. That's the version of me that's ended whatever suffering the world. So
billionaire and trillionaire. Wow.
That person is just like, I'm never gonna reach that person. So I'm never gonna give up. I'm never gonna stop. And I'm never gonna quit. Let's go, guys. So look, this is the year we step up, set new standards, defy odds, and dominate.
There it is, the hex.
Step up, set new standards, defy odds, and dominate. Why? Because dreams do come
the hex
true.
and the chant combination.
We have to dream it. Number 2, we have to believe it, guys. And number 3, we gotta grind every single day until we achieve it. Thanks so much for listening, guys.
Whatever.
Mad love, mad appreciation, man. This is going to be the year that changes everybody's life. Let's go ahead and let's get it, man. Let's change our lives forever and the lives of our family.
This is this. Hey, G, you talking about this year?
Ice.
Like 2019? 2019 is over. If it didn't already change your life, then you got lied to, I guess. You know, and he did that video, and there was a lot of like him smiling and jumping around and shit. And he said that things were gonna happen, but he didn't give, I guess, or reveal the plan to make those things happen. So I'm very skeptical. Very, very skeptical. You know, because this seems like one of those speak it into existence things, but those are horse shit. Holy horse shit. Because you gotta do a thing. You know, you can't just listen to him talk and allegedly to transform your state of mind, and then you don't have a plan of action. Okay, arguably, with a good plan of action, you could be of poor state of mind and be quite successful. Whether or not you keep that success with a poor state of mind is a different story. But you can achieve success with a good plan and a poor state of mind. You know, I think that's where most people come from with successes, because you get short-lived success more than you get long-term success, of course, you know. But a short-lived success does not then amount to a failure, and I think that's where we always end up at. But it's just the difference between the plan and the state of mind. That's all it really is. You know, which one of those things outweigh the other in the long term. You know, but don't listen to him. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anybody, as a matter of fact. You know what's going on with you, don't you? Okay? Even if somebody gives you advice, it's all on you. You know what I'm saying? You are the captain of the ship. And that's real shit. And that's one thing people just don't do anymore. You know, they don't take responsibility for themselves. Because it's too fucking hard to do. All right, but that's it for those two mooks. But let's get back into some shit we were talking about on the last podcast. Now, I was talking about the Pied Piper. All right, the fucking Pied Piper. Now, let's see what we got going on with the Pied Piper. Okay, because I was telling you that this shit was old as shit. And of course, we're going with fucking Wikipedia. All right, because we don't give enough of a shit. Like, this is not a fucking history and investigation show. Like, we're just gonna go with what we got. And motherfucker said that this story was in 1284. Now, I told you that son of a bitch was old. I ain't know it was that fucking old. 1284. That sound like a fake year, yo. Old as shit. And that's what I was telling you. These stories wasn't just stories, man. This was to help people fucking survive. In 1284, you had to fucking survive. All right? Your house was made out of wood, yo. Creatures and shit live in wood. You know, we was living like creatures, and we thought we was wildly civilized. You feel me? We was living like creatures in 1284. Now let's do a quick let's see if we can do a quick roundup of what the fucking story is here. It says this: in 1284, while the town of Hamelin So it was the Pied Piper of Hamelin, was suffering from a rat infestation. Didn't I say that? I said that shit. A rat infestation. A piper dressed in multicolored. Pied. That's what that means. Multicolored. You know, I had no idea what that meant. So there you go. Learn something already. Clothing appeared, claiming to be a rat catcher. Told you it was rats in the fucking town. He promised the mayor a solution to their problem with the rats. The mayor, in turn, promised to pay him for the removal of the rats. Told you. I said that shit, right? According to some versions of the story, the promised sum was 1,000 guilders. Doesn't even matter what guilders are. Doesn't even matter. He said he's going to pay him. Doesn't matter how much. Okay, the piper accepted and played his pipe to lure the rats into the Weser River, where they all drowned. All right, and this is probably where it gets fucking greasy. All right. Despite the piper's success, the mayor reneged. It says that on there. I've never seen that shit written. Never seen that written. Reneged on his promise and refused to pay him the full sum, reputedly reduced to a sum of 50 guilders. So from whatever, more than 50 to 50. Even going so far as to blame the piper for bringing the rats himself in an extortion attempt. Enraged, the piper stormed out of town, vowing to return later to take revenge. On St. John and Paul's Day, while the adults were in church, the piper returned dressed in green like a hunter, playing his pipe. In so doing, he attracted the town's children. 130 children followed him out of the town into a cave and were never seen again. All right, so, wow. Depending on the version, at most, 3 children remained behind. One was lame and could not follow quickly enough. The second was deaf and therefore could not hear the music. And the last was blind and therefore unable to see where he was going. Okay. These 3 informed the villagers of what happened when they came out of church. I guess altogether they make one fucking very attentive person. So they just used each of their remaining senses to I guess gather the story. I guess that's a terrible way to put that, but you know, back in the days they didn't give a shit. There was no PC. You know, they told the story the way it fucking happened. So that's how it got to happen. Let's keep that part in there. All right, 3 impaired children there, you know, put their senses together to equal one very vigilant person, and they let everybody know what happened to the other 130 kids, or was it 127? Who knows? Okay. But he took the kids. He took the kids. The Pied Piper. He took the kids. All right. But he took the kids because they tried to grease my man. So who's really the fucking bad guy there? Right? The mayor was quite greasy. Now, boy shouldn't have took the kids, but he had to get paid, baby. That's what it really is. That's your kid's fingers in the mail. That's that version of that. Took him to the cave. Never to be seen again. 130 fucking kids. What the fuck do you do with 130 kids? Surely not baby shit. And them motherfuckers didn't make it. Not a single one didn't make it back out of there. The fuck did he do? Walk them off a cliff? 130. That's more than a goddamn school trip. I'll tell you that fucking much. It'd be just the 30. And that shit is a fucking zoo. 130 though? Fuck. That's very specific. You know, maybe that meant something in fucking 1284. If that was the goddamn year. Wow. Okay, speaking of taking your kids. Wow, good segue. Speaking of taking your kids. Man, this chick, man. Shorty from Honduras. Now, I don't really know the names and stuff, because I don't be knowing the names and the people. But let's see if we can fucking find it, man. Oh, man. Boyfriend, 23, allegedly helped girl stage New York City abduction to avoid move to Honduras. Sources. Oh, wow. It got crazier. I didn't even know that this was what was going on. You feel me? If you don't know, there was a 16-year-old girl who was reported missing in New York, man. I'm talking about Amber Alerts, all that. They lit the whole hood up for her. Because it was a video of her getting kidnapped. You know, and it was a wild video. Like, they just snatched her up off the streets, a couple guys. And the shit really just blew the fuck up. I guess she thought that she would just disappear and never be seen again. But I mean, we live in the United States where we have infrastructure, so there's a good chance that, you know, the cops are going to get involved and things are going to happen. A good chance. I didn't say 100%, but good chance. And that's exactly what happened. And they found her ass, and they realized that I guess she confessed, they said, to staging the whole thing. And this is so that she could be with her 23-year-old boyfriend. And this guy didn't want them to move to Honduras, which is fucking crazy. All right. And it's wild. It's just wild how tightly this kind of moves into the Pied Piper. No, motherfucker just taking kids. You know, because this young lady is a kid, you know what I'm saying? And her guy was 23. He's legal, all the way legal, on two fronts. You know, he hit the 18 and the 21, all the way legal. You know what I'm saying? How you even end up with a 16-year-old broad is beyond me. All right, because I'm gonna tell you right now. I remember when I was 23, and I scooped a shorty, and after a while, she told me she was in high school. She said she was 18. And she said she was graduating that year, as a matter of fact, because I remember it was May. It was in May. And they out here, they graduate June. So she was just a month away from the shits. And I dubbed it. I couldn't do that. I mean, just the understanding that the woman was in high school classes and I had already graduated college just bothered the shit out of me. It felt like we just wasn't in the same space of life, so I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? If your shorty can't go missing for 48 hours and they ain't no Amber Alert, like don't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? If you grown, you grown. You know what I'm saying? If her peoples can't be looking for her hard body like that. You know what I'm saying? She got to be able to get lost, and y'all got to be in the same. That means y'all in the same stage of life. You know what I'm saying? If I cut out for 2 days and I was with a shorty. Like, my people wouldn't be kicking doors in for me. You know what I mean? They'll hit me up, say, yo, you good? Yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be what it was, because they know we grown. You feel me? So if your shorty can't do that, she can't get lost, like, yo, dub that. Get that out of here. You feel me? On top of the whole age thing, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't even want to make it about the numbers, because people get subjective about numbers. What you really want to do is ingrain the moral understanding into people about what age is and how it dictates what point of life you're in and what point of life you should be in, you know, more or less, you know, and how you interact with others in different stages of life. You know what I'm saying? They're just way different stages outside of the legal aspect here. And then that's when you get dumb shit like this that gotta happen. And this is just a wonderful example of why you just don't do that shit. You understand me? Just don't fucking do it, dude. If you have to kidnap your girlfriend, just break up with her. Just fucking break up with her. You know you shouldn't be doing it in the first place if you have to kidnap your girlfriend. Okay? That's all I'm saying. It's called kidnap for a reason. All right? An adult napping is just not a thing. It's just not what's going on the planet. All right, so they are two high-level stupids, you know. So, I mean, in that case, I can see why they were together. Okay, but don't do that, guys. All right, gentlemen, don't fucking do it. Wow. That was incredible news, you know, because everybody was fucking worried about that. Her, you know what I mean? And this is so fucked, because there was just this huge push for missing black women. You know how out here in the United States, like the media outlets generally don't cover missing black women, and there are a lot of outstanding cases as it relates to missing black women, and we generally don't devote resources to missing black women as far as infrastructure is concerned. You know, police and detectives and whoever have you don't devote resources to missing black people. So this young black woman went missing. You know, technically, I guess she was Hispanic, but she looks black, so we're just gonna give her that. And they did the right thing. They devoted the resources to it. You know, and then what you get? You get a pile of shit. You came up with a pile of fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So the two of them definitely set black people back a couple years, you know, with this old dumb shit. Because the one time they decide, like in modern time, you know, to devote those resources, this is what the fuck they got. You know, so thanks for that. Thanks for that, you motherfuckers. You know, and also speaking of motherfucker, man, I believe they said the motherfucker God, you know, the motherfucker champion, motherfucker champion, goddamn Samuel L. Jackson. I think they said his voice could be on Alexa now, you know, from Amazon. I don't know how true that is. Fucking Samuel L. Jackson. This is what I heard. Okay. Now, for whatever reason, I believe me when I say I don't know what the reason is. I like that. I like that idea. Okay, because I don't even know who settled on the general consensus that I just want a robot ass broad voice in my house. And it sounds like a white woman too. Like that's just the default voice of all machinery. Like why? For what? You know what I'm saying? Nobody in my house and nothing in my house sounds like that. And then you get Alexa and then you got that in your house now. Not that I care for it at all. Now, for some other people, maybe everybody in their house sound like that. So when they add Alexa, it's like adding a fucking family member, right? Alexa sound like your mom? Well, she don't sound like my mom at all. And this whole robot is a woman. It's Alexa. That's understood to be a woman's name. Not sure how that happened, really. And then you put Samuel L. Jackson in it. And didn't even make another machine, you know, with a man's name. It's just Alexa. It's just going to be the woman. It's just going to be the robot woman. All right, whatever. But I believe they said Samuel L. Jackson's voice can be on Alexa. Now, how the fuck is that going to go? All right. Now, I have a good, well, I don't know how they create Alexa. Of course, I don't know. But it seems like a voice that they use when they do text to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a generic reading voice for a robot. Now, what the fuck did they do? Did they have actual Samuel L. Jackson say everything that Alexa can possibly say? You know, is Alexa scripted that way? Because she can read, or it can read things from the internet, you know, from like Wikipedia and Google and shit, I think. Something like that. Like, will it do that or will it switch back to Alexa? Because if they actually got the fucking Samuel L. Jackson voice algorithm, some crazy shit like that, bro, if they actually did that, then my faith in technological investment over the next 10 years is fucking astronomical. If they found the Samuel L. Jackson voice algorithm where he can say anything, he can do anything that Alexa can do. And they gotta have a version that could say, motherfucker. Have to. Because otherwise, it's just gonna be like Samuel L. Jackson struggling to be a fucking PC. And who else can they do if they do Samuel L. Jackson too? You feel me? Can you do Jeff Goldblum? Motherfucker. I thought they would have do him before they do Samuel L. Jackson. If you don't know who that is, that's the dude, throwback dude from Jurassic Park, man. You know who he is. He got glasses. He's like fucking smart in every movie and well spoken and shit. And he'd be talking like this, and then he says something real fast, and then he does like this. Like, yo, if you Google who he is, you'll know exactly that thing that I did right there is correct. So him and fucking, you need to do him next if you're going to do Samuel L. Jackson. Alexa, you know, play some music. Motherfucker, I don't know no music to play. What is going to be on there? Alexa, play some music. I don't know. The mood is a little different for music. That's Jeff Goldblum. I think that's his name. Jeff Goldblum. Because that's the most surest, unsure motherfucker you ever speak to? I don't know. Oh, maybe you should. He does that shit right there. And we just like it when he does it. Why? Don't fucking know. Because I understand, if that motherfucker had to make some decisions about my life and he was doing that dumb shit right there, I'll be ready to beat his ass. I'll be ready to beat his ass. For real. If it was like some game show style death shit, you know what I mean? He got to pick a door, behind door number 1, 2, or 3. And they say, Jeff Goldblum, which one? You know what I'm saying? 2 of these doors, I live, and 1 of them I die. And he said, I don't see which door that I could choose. I'll just be like, yo, kill me, bro. Fucking kill me, bro. Because that shit got to be torturous by itself. Jeff fucking Goldblum. And Alexa. Shout out to that. Fucking noodles, bro. Fucking noodles. You want to know what else is noodles? Yo, I'm talking on this podcast all the time, and I'm always telling y'all about the shit that's happening to me. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's the fucking universe. All right, the crazies is just attracted to me. The crazies is just attracted to me. Why? I probably got the crazies on me. No, probably got a little sprinkle of it. Have to. Absolutely have to, because otherwise, what is it? You know what I'm saying? I got to be sounding off to the crazies somehow, and they just honing in on it, even though I'm not talking or doing anything, and they just swarming, because some wicked shit happened to me last week, okay? And it was on fucking Monday, like right after I finished doing the podcast, and I'm talking about crazy things happening, and then the next day, dumb shit. Now I'm walking in fucking Grand Central, and I'm walking down a long ass hallway. You feel me? And there's a lot of other people walking in with me. And let's keep it G. It's white people. Okay? I'm one of the very, very, very few black people walking in that area. And there was a lady coming down. She was a black lady too. She was coming down looking like a custody, bro. Looking like a straight dope head. Early in the morning too. Motherfuck. You know what I'm saying? At least clean it up in the morning and don't get dopey till the evening. Dry. You know what I'm saying? But I guess if you're a real dopey, that's 24/7. You feel me? So she looking like a dopey, real shit. Definitely has a wig on. And it's a bad wig too. It's like one of them shortcut to the chin joints, you know what I mean, with the square bang like they use when they want to make fake Asian people on TV. So, this lady is coming. She's walking toward me. So we're in the same line of sight. Meaning, like if we kept walking on a path we was walking, we would just bump into each other, like straight on, head on, face to face. We would just walk right into each other. So I saw that from a mile, and I said, "All right, this is the crazies right here." So naturally, I want to get the fuck out the way. No beef. I'm not gonna try to stop you, but you just go be the crazies on your own. So I sidestep, right? And when I sidestep, she sidestep. And I said, huh, there the fuck it is. Here it comes. The crazies is coming right to me. And I'm on the ceiling now. I hit the ceiling now. I'm angry now. Okay? Because I saw the crazies coming from a mile. I politely tried to sidestep the crazies. The crazies sidestep with me. That means the crazies wants to bump right the fuck into me. Wants to. And now I'm just goddamn angry. So what do? I walk right to the crazies. I walk faster. Let's get it over with. Whatever's about to happen, just let it the fuck happen. So I walk up to the crazies. Now we face to face and she fucking stops. And I says, what do you want? What do you want? I just want to know. The crazies started smiling. Because I think at that point she realized she fucked up. All right? Wrong motherfucker. Whatever you thought was going to happen, did you think you was going to scare me or something? Whatever the fuck you thought was going on ain't going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm in control here. Why? Because I'm the real crazies. Okay? It's not you. Okay? You don't got to be real live crazies to beg for money. You have to be real live crazies to go to work every day. Real shit. That's what makes you the crazies. And then when I said, what do you want? Yo. Again, made me angry again. Because she didn't even say anything. She smiled. And then she barely opened her mouth. Probably because her whole grill was probably fucking wrecked. Fucking wrecked. And she said, that was it. Bug out fucking mumbles. That's what she did. And when she did that shit, I just stared at her. I just fucking stared at her. Because this shit was unfucking believable to me. The one, I knew the fucking crazies was popping out. But who knew there would be a added layer of fucking noodles? Okay? So now she's the crazies with the fucking noodles. All right? And she did the mumble shit. And I just stared at her. And she smiled harder. And I said, that's not words. That's what I said. That's not words. And I stared at her some more. And what did she do again? And I just walked the fuck off. Didn't even look back. Wow. Now I'm angry for the day now. Because I just got to live with that shit. I can't go to work and tell somebody that story. Okay? I can't help people understand that nutballs is approaching me on a weekly basis. They're going to think something's wrong with me. I just got to keep that shit to myself and go to work and sit down and say hello to people and good morning and shit like nothing fucking happened. Okay? Like nothing goddamn happened. Merry goddamn Christmas. Everybody. Fuck. And speaking of Merry Christmas, boy, this world's just getting so stupid. You know, I saw a thing recently about gender neutral Santa Claus. Gender neutral Santa Claus. Now I think somebody sent me that. I can't remember who the fuck it was. You know, but gender neutral Santa Claus. Now for one, all of this gender relational shit is really getting out of hand when you're talking gender neutral Santa Claus, because that's just who Santa Claus is. He's the guy. He's the guy who does the thing. You know, it's just him. Now, is he imaginary? Probably. So are you saying, well, this is an imaginary guy. Why can't you just make it an imaginary girl sometimes? Okay, fine. Fucking fine. But we just had this real surge of just women making themselves heard and making themselves known about how they are just as athletic as men and just as smart as men and just as creative as men, and that men have been understanding women in this oppressed and oppressive space for so long. And I'm not going to say that there's not any truth to that, but I will say, when you keep just saying, let's take all the guy things and make them women, you're not making the best case for you being just as intelligent and just as creative as men. You're just not. Because you're just taking the guy thing and saying, let's do it, but about women. You know, why don't you just create your own thing? You know, if you're just as everything as everyone else, just create something just as substantial. You know, on top of that, you could have even embellished or I guess revised the role of Mrs. Claus, because she fucking exists, quote unquote. You know, on this spectrum of imagination and culture, she fucking exists. You know, and she probably exists for women. And you chose to forego that, but you just want the fat guy with the beard to be a fat woman with a beard? Because she's got to be gender neutral. So beard. What happens with the beard? Gender neutral Santa Claus. What happens with the beard? Do we start understanding beards as gender neutral? Is that what we're saying? Help me out here. I need to know. Because you're getting out of fucking control. Okay, because I'm gonna keep a G with you. I keep a little facial hair on the face. Now, it ain't that much. All right, not man enough to grow a full beard. Also, not gonna cry about it. You know what I'm saying? But I had to keep it on there. Why? My hair's long, and sometimes when I go to places and my face is a little bit covered up, like I went to a fucking sandwich shop one time. Face was a little bit covered up. They see the hair. They when I walk up to the counter, they say, "Ma'am," and that made me very angry. Very, very angry. Okay, so now when I come into places, I don't keep covered up. I take everything off my face, and you can see the fucking facial hair on there, and you can know I'm a guy. All right, because you call me ma'am again, gonna flip things, gonna flip desk, gonna flip all adjacent things. Anybody in the way, flip them also. All right, because I can't fuck with that shit. So that's what I use as a point of understanding, of identity. You know, beard. I'm a guy. Now, in your gender neutral fucking endeavors, it sounds like you would like to take that away from me. Why? What did I do to deserve that? You know, like I like to be called sir. Like I like for people to understand that I'm a guy. Now you make beard gender neutral and people start calling me ma'am again, flipping things. Flipping things. All right? And people. Things and people. You know, because this is the same understanding that has me fucking, I'm supporting transgendered women in sports too. Oh, we're gonna do that on the next podcast. We're really gonna run that up because I seen that fucking rugby joint in Australia. Oh man, I really gotta spend some time on that. That's gonna be incredible for next fucking week. But it's goddamn Christmas this time, so we gotta talk about gender neutral beard Santa Claus. Okay, will there be breasts involved? Will there be a breast beard combination in gender neutral fucking beard Santa Claus? It's just gonna be a big old fat woman, because we haven't had enough issues with that whole understanding of things in the media, I'm sure. You know, and we called Santa Claus fat now. We did that. So let's do gender neutral beard, fat breast Santa Claus so we can start calling women fat too. It's just what you are. You look like Santa Claus. Gender neutral Santa Claus. You're fat. You know, I guarantee you start calling women Santa Claus around the holidays, boy, oh boy. It's gonna go bad. It's gonna go bad. So, you know what? Fuck it. I support gender neutral Santa Claus now. Let's fucking do it. We understand he's a fat guy. Now he's gonna be a fat gal. All right? And I need all of the jokes and shit to stay. Can't fit down a chimney, can't fit in the door, weighing down the sleigh, all of it. You're fat. Chick's gonna be fat now. You know, and what? She's got to be gray haired too. She's got to be old too. So she's got to be old and fat. And boy was bald. She gonna be that too? Let's fucking do it. Old, fat, bald breasts, Santa Claus. Gender neutral Santa Claus. Wow. Because we're out of control now, everybody. Out of fucking control. This is RiHuBe to the max. We ain't got shit going on. So all we got to worry about is what the fuck we're calling, what else we want to call men and women. That's what we got to worry about. We don't have to worry about survival anymore. We got enough food to throw it away, you know, throw away enough meals to feed 10 families, you know, in a week. So we got to worry about this frivolous dumb shit. Fucking podcast Mondays. Fucking video Wednesdays. That's on Facebook and on YouTube. All right, and RiHuBe dumb shit every fucking day. All of the days. Okay, you like this podcast? Tell your friends. Tell your friends about the podcast. Why? Because I gotta get motherfucking famous. I'm telling you that. Because you know what I realized? Work is the only thing really keeping my sanity cap on. Everybody has a sanity cap. You know what I'm saying? And it's societal norms that keeps those shits in order. Okay, keeps your sanity cap on, because every day you go to work, you have to remind yourself to behave in a way that is socially acceptable and professional. And that just keeps your sanity cap screwed on tight. Now, if you didn't have to do that daily, weekly, monthly, however, you feel like it happens for you, just imagine how you would fly off the fucking handles. Every day. You just say the stuff that's on your mind. You do the things that you want to do. And then you go places and you forget that everybody's not saying what they want to say and doing what they want to do. It's just you in there doing that. And that freedom just doesn't translate well with the rest of us fucking suit dummies and work slaves. So we say that you're the crazy one because you have to be. Why? Because you're comfortable, and free and expressive. So let's make me famous so I can fly off the fucking handles. All right? That's all I want to do. I'm excited for it. Is it going to be bad? Probably. If there's a woman involved, is she going to be miserable? More than likely. More than fucking likely, man. But whatever, man. It's all about the podcast. Let's fucking do it. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to wear sweatpants, and sit on porches and play music loud. I just want to do broke motherfucker shit. I'm a broke motherfucker. Shout out to Diddy. I was telling him this too, man. I don't care. You could get $1 million today, and I don't want to, I've just been a broke motherfucker too long, yo. That's just what I am now. I don't want to meet any celebrities, and I don't want to have any rich friends, and I don't want nobody to teach me how to be rich or nothing, or for me to look richer or nothing like that. I just want to live comfortable and do broke motherfucker shit. And that's real shit. I hate going shopping. I have favorite clothes that I like to wear a lot. And I just don't fucking care enough. And I just would like to live my life that way. I don't need things. I don't need things. I just need good people. That's it. That's not all, but you get what I'm saying. Fuck it. But what I would do with money is customize things. That's about the height of it for me, Make things look and perform the way I want them to. Because I got ideas. Your boy's just designing things. But the good thing about that is once you make something that's unique, that you like, you could then probably sell it. Just creating unique things or customizing your own things is a business in and of itself, if it's something that other people might want. So maybe I'll just make a fucking life out of that. You know what I'm saying? Make something I like every now and again and just have it to be for sale. Let people buy it if they want to buy it. If they don't want to buy it, shut up. Shut up about it. But everybody thinks they gotta have an opinion about everything nowadays anyway, and that's okay. Maybe I could spend some time doing that too, responding to people who got opinions, you know what I'm saying? Because the smoke is infinite. You could get the smoking and the roasting, you know what I'm saying? People get the shit daily. I try to be nice, but people be coming in hot, boy. They be coming in hot, and they don't even know who they're talking to. You're talking to the guy. You're talking to the smoking roaster, man. And they don't know because I'm just trying to be nice. Just trying to be nice on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Karma and whatnot. Gotta protect that. You understand me? But like I said, podcast fucking Monday. Video fucking Wednesday. Rate me on whatever the fuck. The time for that is kind of going by. Whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? The podcast is gonna go on forever. Any fucking way. If you ever notice, I put 3 digits in the podcast count. 000. So the first podcast was 001, because that would insinuate you would do 999 episodes, and that's on a weekly basis at generally a maximum of 52 episodes a year. which is approximately 100 episodes every 2 years. And you have to go 10 times that, just about, to get to $9.99. And that would be 20 years of fucking podcasting. Now, is it possible? Sure. Pretty sure I got 20 years left on this planet. Is it probable? Fuck no, it's not. Fuck no, it's not. I don't think I want to make it to 1,000 podcasts. You know, I do not think I want to do that. I will become reclusive before then. Like, I'm working on that. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm trying to be a real life crazy, and you guys gotta fucking help me, man. I gotta fucking get so famous that I just retreat into my home. I gotta build a fucking complex, man. I'm talking about guys with AKs, workout center, every video games I wanted, and just fucking send somebody out to get my groceries all the goddamn time, and I just live in the house and I don't go anywhere else. And just become a real life crazy. And then I do like a podcast once a year. And the podcast is like 20 hours long. It's me talking about the entire year for like a whole day straight. And I go to sleep on it. You know, and you just have to just either wait or just fast forward through the parts where I'm sleeping. I gotta just get Jesus level fans like that. You know, and if you ain't trying to be a Jesus level fan, then fuck you. It's the end of the podcast.